Hello, this is Dave, and welcome to Equity Story. I think obviously good. I'm just looking now. The Dow futures are up, gold's up. All these things we like are starting to look a little bit better. The ASX 200 certainly for me starting to look a little bit more bullish. Again, trading above those trend lines. And what we want to do is see this price action by the end of the week. I don't want to see this turning down now. I want to see us going up a little bit more and holding above. You can see how volatile. This is what our market's like, right? So boom, 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 this real volatile waves, right? So hopefully now got a good green candle, we can get some sort of more stable price action going on. However, the sort of the jury's still out there, but at the moment, let's enjoy the fact it's going up, enjoy the trends, and see which ones we possibly could add, or which ones we might make hopefully take some profits on fairly soon. I think obviously there were a few standouts today, and in our 3-year growth section, A2 Milk again, what a story. I mean, this is a company. Last year, this was we trended this better than any company I think we've ever trended. We made 100% on it in about 2-3 weeks or something ridiculous. It's one of our 3-year growth stories. We absolutely love it. I think A2 Milk have this fantastic milk formula. They've got the whole world to grow their product. So, throughout, obviously they've got their baby formula, and again their revenue today was just superb. I think it was up something like 96 or 97%, and what a great company. And I think this company could be one of the companies for this year. I think I just love the way the chart's moving. I like the way if it can hold above that sort of, say, 211 level by the end of the week. I think it looks really, really, really good. Obviously, all the other sort of 3-year growth stories did what they're meant to do, and I think they performed well in a pretty weak market. And again, just some of these trending stocks we've got on at the moment. Obviously, ORE, it's a company we've done really well on this one. We trended so many times, and I think we're about 45 or 50% we've made on it so far this year. The last time we trended, though, I think we bought it a little bit too early in the piece. We bought it near the trend line. It came down. It didn't bother us. We know how these sort of stocks can behave in a tough market, and held the trend. They're starting to make a little bit of money on it now. We have got that sort of short-term target price of 450, but you know what? It's starting to look really, really good. I think this could even run a little bit harder. It's had this little breather, and here you can see this short-term chart. I think it looks really, really, really good. So I think ORE could do a lot better for us than 450. And BHP really starting to move for us. We tend to buy these stocks on a swing, and often when you do that, they can actually swing down a little bit first. And I was expecting BHP could swing down a little bit more. But bang, look, up she goes again, and hitting record highs. And certainly that sort of short-term target price of, say, 27.40 has to be realistic now over the next few weeks or by Christmas. And certainly if we hit that sort of level, for Equity Story, we must probably look at taking a decent profit out of the stock. FXL, again, one it's done really well for us actually, while the market's been terrible, and we've taken a nice dividend out of it, and it's starting to move a little bit better. Got a little buy signal start forming, so hopefully she'll get a little bit of a decent move going fairly soon. And a good see one of the stocks that we're trending at the moment, a company we like, FPH. What an absolutely fantastic report they had today, great earnings growth. And this sort of price action it's had recently, this is typical of a lot of stocks on the market. And I'll just give you an example. Some of the best trending stocks recently, the Macquarie Atlases, you can see just a very sort of similar pattern. Transurban, what a great story Transurban is. I was talking to someone today. If you're interested in a decent company as for a dividend play, I think Transurban, it gives a bit of growth. Certainly, I think buying under $10 is great, and if the market does have a decent pullback, obviously somewhere around $9 would be absolutely fantastic. AIA, Auckland Airport, again, so a lot of companies have had this, just played with us over the last sort of a few months. But again, the good companies, good fundamental companies, will turn the quickest, and hopefully, as you can see with ORE, which fundamentally is a fantastic company, will start making us some pretty good money, as will obviously what we're talking about, FPH. I think that's all I've got to talk about tonight. Equity story. I'll just show you quickly actually. These are the bullish shares that we said would be bullish this week, and obviously having ORE and A2 Milk up 9 and 7% is fantastic. God's obviously looking good. Aristocrat, one of these stocks here, I really like. I'm most probably going to add it as a trend tomorrow. I think it's excellent. It's been really impressive the way it's traded over the last few years, and I think it'll be a good trend for us. Anyway, that's all I've got to talk about tonight in Equity Story. So have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.